granted everything, right? Even people in our lives, we don't know when that's going to change, where that's going to happen, to be different in one or the other. So I guess the lesson for me, and especially to put it into spiritual terms or into yoga terms, is how can I spiritualize those things? How can I still be connected with people who are across the world in Italy, and I still have that emotional connection with them? Or people that go, all the way to the other side of the world, like Arkansas or places like that, that nobody wants to go to, and still be spiritually connected. That the physical presence means very little. And that's a spiritual value, right? It's a spiritual concept. And we can think of those in terms of God and the love that we might have for God, providence, life, love, whatever is the principle that you want to concentrate on in your lives. That we don't have to have that physical presence to still feel that tremendous connection and love. So relearning or repracticing that concept of yoga, of connection. How do we keep in that mood? How do we keep that vibration? How do we let go? So kindly exhaling from the abdomen and diaphragm as your body rolls your torso and head softly towards the ground, to extend our spine and to let our body just come as close to the ground as possible. And let it just your physical body release and exhale. Taking a deep breath as your body just opens, right? All those things. And let your body exhale completely. Let your muscles and shoulders and spine and breath, heart rate and thoughts and all those things just exhale. And when your body breathes deeply all the way from the very gut, let the inhalation come and extend and raise the torso into the most upright position of your body, and your hands and arms come to the side. And you raising your arms and shoulders and spine and heart towards the sky. And let the chin look up towards the ceiling, and let your head slowly roll back as your abdomen is just connected and your heart is connected, your throat is connected, and your eyes slowly roll behind your eyebrows, and you feel your body one more time, breathing in and breathing all the way out. One last time, take a deep, deep breath into this position and move slowly. One more time, all the way for a range of movement. Feel that your spine, your back, your torso slowly moves. And let the inhalation come, stay softly into the ground, surrendering, letting the body just exhale towards the ground. One more time, feel the breath. Feel the exhalation, just letting it just all go, exhaling out and coming very gently back upright as your body inhales and you feel your torso. Thinking and finding one of the blocks that you have in hand, and let the block slowly move forward and up towards the sky as your body breathes in, not to force your knees, not to force your jaw, not to force gently support it into your ankles or your knees or your joints, but let the entire body extend. And when your body inhales and lengthens taller and longer towards the sky, your arms come slowly forward in front of your body as if you're just coming gently towards the front of your thighs, if your legs are extended towards your ankles, and let the block slowly carry it gently towards the right side of your body, as if your torso is just really pulling without lifting the left hip. Your torso pulls the block out to the right side of your body. Your jaw draws in, tucks in, extend. And exhale through the abdomen, hips, breath in. Exhale. And find your breath and your rhythm, inhaling as your body exhales. Bring your block slowly back to center. Feel that your body slowly comes towards the front of your ankles, raising it gently in front of your body up towards the sky. Range of movement through your arms, through your shoulders, opening your heart. And let the exhalation come slowly forward as your arms slowly move towards the front of your ankles, your legs, without forcing those joints. Let your block carry your body slowly towards the left side and feel that your body reaches gently as far as your block comes out to the left side of your body. Breathe in, exhale all the way through. When your body is ready, feel like your lungs expand, that the exhalation empties all the way through your gut and waist, and then slowly inhale, exhale all the way. And come slowly back to center as you breathe in. Exhale kindly. Raise it towards the sky. Breathe one more time. The arms all the way towards the ceiling. Bending the elbows. Letting your hands press against the block or the whatever is in between your hands that you've chosen to have. And the elbows are not wide, but drawn gently towards the head as your hands still press into the block area, so you feel your shoulder blades opening, your jaws very important to be drawn in, the spine to be lengthened. One more time, breathe in, exhale all the way through. And let the elbows open. Let your arms slowly open, the elbows away from each other, chest engages, exhale. Breathe in, and then exhale your elbows slowly forward. And find your inhalation to open, to extend. Press your hands deeply into the block so you activate your shoulders, your fingers, your hands, and exhale. Exhale slowly forward, bringing your back, your shoulder blades. One more time. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale all the way slowly forward in front of your body and raise your arms towards the sky, warming up those shoulder muscles. Feel your spine, your torso slowly soften. Allow your knees to come off the ground as much as your body allows it. And let your block slowly 1 or 2 blocks in between your knees, so your knees are holding onto the block. Your spine is lengthened, your back is not tense, your shoulders are not tense. Your body slowly uncrosses your ankles if they're already still crossed, and let your body squeeze toward the block through your inner thighs, hands touch. Exhale slowly to the back of your body, through your elbows soft, your shoulders drawn back, heels onto the ground, toes tucked in and raise. Raise your feet about knee height. Exhale, slowly squeezing the block as thin or as wide as you want to squeeze the block. And then if you can, activate those knees and soften the tailbone area, if that makes any sense. Allow the tailbone, the sacrum, to just be softened as your knees squeeze and your feet are about knee height. Your spine is long, your hands supported, your body exhales. One more time, deep breath. Squeeze through your inner thighs, through your knees in, so your pelvic area opens and you can feel the pull into the joints of the thighs, into the sacrum. One more time, breathe in, and then exhale, release your heels towards the ground. Bring your hands slowly forward towards your knees, towards your thighs, towards your ankles, and roll forward. Exhale very, very gently in front of your body. And one more time, breathe in, so you expand your shoulders and spine. Exhale, your head slowly moves forward towards the ground. One more time. Breathe deeply, and exhale, fully through your tummy. One last breath in. Support your entire spine to extend, to move your shoulders, to move your head all the way out and come slowly back upright. Breathe up. Holding your feet into the ground, folding your knees in between, or your blocks in between your knees, and let your arms come slow, taller, longer towards the sky. Breath in. Exhale, sit tall, engage your belly. One more time. Index, point towards the sky. Find your spine very long. Deep breath in. Squeeze your legs. One long last deep breath in. And then exhale. slowly hands and arms, finding your tailbone, breath in. Allow your body to slowly, still holding your legs position, roll very gently your hands toward the right side of your body. If you're just twisting your body, holding your knees tight against the block, and just simply roll. Roll. Maybe you want to use the other block. If you have one hand, just reach over and you have the support of that other hand in the free block to the side of your body or directly to the ground according to your flexibility. The jaw is always drawn in and twist, support, engage, roll the shoulder blade to the back, the left shoulder forward, squeezing your inner thighs when your body is ready. Exhaling all the way through and then gently allow your body to squeeze and twist. One more time, squeezing your knees. That's the whole point, to feel the muscles in the very core of your body engage, and then come back. Inhaling, hands come towards your thighs, towards your knees. Exhale all the way through, raise your arms towards the sky. Inhale, and allow your body to move towards the opposite direction. Hands onto the left side. Hands, again, carrying your block if you need it, to place it right on your hand, to find your twist. Do not sink into the ground, to raise, to engage your waist, to engage your torso, to soften your head, to find your back area, to feel your neck long and extended, that your spine is breathing fully, that you're feeling the core muscles, the knees. The moment they start loosening up, you lose the opportunity to engage those mid muscles. When your body's ready, exhale deeply all the way out, and then kindly come back. Feel your body comes and returns back to center. Exhale all the way through to slowly raise your arms towards the sky, maintaining your torso very long, very tall. And when your body's ready, allow the exhalation to slowly settle your tailbone, press it towards the ground, raise your index finger, and then exhale, release your arms slowly towards the sides of your thighs and legs. And then slowly holding your legs in position with the hands on behind the thighs, behind the kneecaps, flex your toes, and then raise your legs a little bit longer and taller. And find your body holds the block, and your back is not rounded, you're not sinking your back, you're maintaining your torso. And again, breathe in, supporting your kneecaps, allowing your toes to point as you exhale. Point your toes as far away from your body as you need to. Exhale, holding one more time, breathing in. When your body exhales, flex your toes, push your heels. Can you stretch your calves and flex your shin muscles, right? Holding your kneecaps. You find that your thighs are active, your arms are not doing all the work. One more time, breathe in, and then point your toes. Exhaling, breathe out, move through your ankles, control your inhalation as you flex your toes and feet, and point out. One more time, exhale, one inhalation at a time. Do not rush it, breathe deeply. Exhale all the way through to one last inhalation, flexing, really activating those leg muscles. Exhaling all the way out, and then flexing your knees and pressing your heels slowly towards the ground, so to your feet, and do the block between your legs. Exhale very, very gently from the position. Allow the blocks to slowly together, two of them come under your hamstrings, under your knees. And you know you can tilt them so it's not pointed, it's not forced, it's not hurting your kneecap. You can angle them as much or as little as your body needs to. When your body exhales, let your hands come slowly behind, as if your elbows, again, are pointed to the back of your body, and you're connecting to your triceps, to your shoulder blades. Your chest opens. Allow your breath to, again, support your gut, your strength, and one more time. Press into the back of your legs, and then stretch your toes a little bit longer. Breath in. Feel your body moving longer through your toes, finding your legs just expanding your entire torso, even raising your hips if your body needs to off the ground, so you find activation and breathe. And you let your elbows never tight, your shoulders never hanging up, but drawn back so your chest opens. One more time, squeeze your glutes, raise your hips, extend the midsection of your body. Last long position, not lean or find or hurt any of the joints. And then exhale, drop your hips, settle towards the ground, settle your heels, back slowly opens. Move forward over your thighs and legs, and find your body reaching forward towards the ground, towards the space between your knees, and opening the back muscles. So what does it mean to you to move with and through your body, to find all these things that we have inside our body, all these ideas, emotions, distractions, to just stay present. One more time.
Allow your physical body to just engage deeply through your gut area. And then kindly bring your body one more time. Range of open, hands behind, fingers behind, elbows point back, root of your fingers, stretch your legs, allow the hamstrings to be pressed against the blocks, and your blocks to be as leaning or clean, in angle as needed, and then press your glutes on the ground if your body allows it, and find your body. Your head stays looking towards your toes, stays looking towards the sky, or moves away from your shoulders behind, then breathe in. And can you flatten your belly? When you feel that midsection of your body strengthen, one more time, engaging those thigh muscles when your body exhales. Find your tailbone there to slowly settle, your heels to come to the ground if you're not already there, and let your spine raise and feel your body exhaling. Allow, again, the angle of your block to be as supported through your hamstrings as you need to without forcing or pinching anything. Do not ever go to the point of, it's great to go to the point of challenge, but not to point of pain for your any restrictions that your body might have. Sit very tall, engage your core. You can use your hands into the ground, into your legs, or you can simply raise your arms above the shoulders and let your abdomen support and raise your legs. Breath in, and your legs slowly are pivoting through the pressure into the blocks. And you sit tall and engage your tummy. One more time, raise a little bit longer. Exhale all the way through. One more time, breathe in. Exhale to your abdomen, strengthen those core muscles. Can you open the shoulders at the same time by rotating your thumbs wider and feeling that your lat muscles are extending? Last long breath in, and then as you exhale, release kindly those heels, legs, knees, thighs. Bring your hands right under those blocks. Let them release. Allow your body to slowly bring them under your hips, both blocks, so your hips are becoming taller. You sit taller off the ground. You find your body in a comfortable position, and enough room and balance in there on the hip area. So allowing the legs never to press down to your knees, so you're not overextending the back of your legs, and maintain your torso tall and long. And one more time, letting your hands slowly come gently behind it. So what does it feel like where the body leans back? And can I hug it through my abdomen? Can I hug it through my thighs? And how do I start recognizing those muscles that give the strength? And feel your hands open a little bit wider, your back to find a little more comfort, your tummy to stretch a bit longer, and the elbows to slowly settle gently towards the ground, and your forearms to slowly settle towards the floor, and maybe your arms a little bit wider to your hands so you can feel the squeeze of your shoulder blades without tensing. And your head may drop behind, may stay looking towards your belly, may look towards the sky according to your stability. Let your legs slowly activate, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs, and open your toes a little bit farther away from your hips so your body extends your toes to the tip of the toes, to the root of your toes or your heels, and your legs are slightly off the ground, maybe off the ground, block height. Breath in, slowly exhale, open your chest, really actively extend your ribcage towards the sky and away from your belly. One more time. Again, you find the inhalation, the openings, and then exhale, release your heels. Allow one elbow at a time to slowly come off the ground. Slowly, do not jerk the body off the position very softly, coming back right. Breath in, sitting tall, sitting onto the hips. Allow your legs to extend. Breathe in. Feel that your hands stay on the ground. Hold on to one leg because we're going to move one leg at a time, or all the way above the shoulders if you want to add more intensity. Stay with your left foot on the ground. We're going to raise the right leg off the floor and you breathe in. And you activate toes, ankle, knee by supportive muscles that come and maintain the legs strong. One more time. Breathe, lengthen, extend. One long inhalation. Can you find your arms opening your underarm area? Exhale, release slowly your right heel. Never lock your knees. Bend them a little bit. Feel your hands coming slowly towards your thighs and roll slowly forward, as if your body comes gently towards the front of your thighs, as if your forehead were to reach towards your shins and your toes are flexed. Press your knees and never overextend. You're not over opening or over extending the back of your kneecaps. Find your shoulders and elbows release towards the ground, your tummy and chest slowly. So support it one more time. Breathe in, exhale, exhale. Find your back. Inhale slowly. When your body's ready, exhale deeply all the way through. So you're just really moving those muscles and then slowly come back right. Walking your hands walking your legs on your thighs or your hands on your thighs, and let your hands slowly settle into position, hands into the ground, on the hips, on the block, on your legs, on the one leg, while your right foot is on the ground, your arms may raise towards the sky, and you stay slowly tall. Breathe in, pointy toes, activating heel, contracting the muscles to support your joints. It doesn't have to look like anybody else's. It doesn't have to feel, but anything but perfect for your body. So what do you feel when you contract, when you support your muscles, when you hold the joint, when you hold your back strong, when you feel your abdominal cavity strengthen? And sometimes it means taking breaks and coming up. One more time, breath in. And when your last exhalation happens, release. Release arms and legs slowly, breath in. Allow your body one more time. Staying steady and supported through your hips. Move your hands wide and elbows start softening. Maybe your forearms come to the ground and you find the range of movement. So out, gentle. Can we move around here? We have to move very quickly the body. And the legs slowly stay about block height in your jaw, and then extend away from your torso. That's comfortable. And intentionally, perfectly, deliberately move the ribs away from your hips. Really flatten the belly, and you feel your shoulder blades supported. One more time, breath in. Engage your legs and your thighs. Squeeze them. Squeeze your glutes. Beautiful. Flatten and extend the chest area when your body is ready. Take a deep breath. And then rest the heels by softening the knees. And then gently, can you gracefully bring one elbow, then walk those fingers gently into the body, and then help with the opposite hand, opposite arm, opposite elbow until your body sits upright. Breath in, beautiful. Sit slowly to this position. Inhale, allowing your legs this time to open wider than your shoulders. And your hands to slowly slide down your thighs, mid thighs, lower thighs. Maybe shins without locking your knees. Flex your toes, hug your hips, and then tilt forward. Maybe your hands come all the way towards the ground if you're flexible. Maybe your forearms come towards the ground. Maybe the elbows rest to the floor. And your body leans forward by raising the hips. Then you find your hamstrings, the inner thighs, stretching without tearing anything. Do not go past the point of pain or even reaching the point of pain. Just stay a little bit back and see what happens when your back and shoulders are opening. When you're breathing into the body, you let all this energy just flow right through. Feel your jaw, feel your neck, feel the spine lengthen. One more time, inhaling into this position. When the body exhales, feel that you're moving deeper into your position, whatever that position is, and walk your hands in back into center to your inner thighs, to your hips, and then exhale slowly. Beautiful. Now, gently allow your legs to move towards each other, raising slowly your hands with your hands onto the ground, the hands onto your legs. Allow your right leg to slowly extend and raise off the floor. Breath in, and then exhale it gently down. So what does it feel? What are the muscles that are moving that leg? And again, it's not forcing. Breath in, raise, raise, raise the opposite leg, left leg up, and then exhale toward the ground. Can you feel what are you requiring for that right leg to raise? Can you engage your oblique muscles? And can you find your abdominal cavity? Can you raise your back as you inhale to your left? Can you exhale? Are you opening your trap muscles by rotating your thumbs out and wide? Exhale to your right, down towards the ground. Switching to your left, breath in, long torso. Exhale, last 1 set. You feel your body sitting tall. And then exhale and releasing one last long deep breath. Inhale, inhale. And then exhale to your left. Find your body to slowly soften your hands and shoulders. Take a deep breath in, opening one more time your legs very, very wide, or as wide as your shoulders or wider. And feel that your spine comes slowly towards the floor, towards the front of your body, between your legs, as your hands gently rest on your thighs, rest on the ground, maybe the forearms, maybe the elbows rest on the floor, maybe your forehead comes towards the thumbs or all the way towards the ground. And you feel your body just opening, and give yourself enough room and space. So what is the feeling, right? That's the important part. We're using the body to process. And so there's things that will come to mind. There are things and memories and idea and the narrative, right? What are we telling ourselves about the movement? What are we telling ourselves about in the present moment? So there's many times there is avoidance. I rather not think or feel or remember that feeling, and I try to exhale. And so I give up on the movement and I give up on the presence. So the invitation of yoga is to reconnect, not to break away those parts, but to bring them back in. So how can I intentionally, even in the midst of things, I can still be present? And it doesn't have to look like I'm expecting it. Can it just feel right for my body? So I can process and not just hide away from those little pearls that come up, but to really take the, again, spiritual knowledge of those things. And when the body is ready, bring your hands, arms and shoulders, inhale and raise and feel the benefit of that movement. And then allow your knees to flex slowly in, to find your feet wide, feel the heels gently towards each other. So your feet are wide, your toes are in direction of the thighs and heels, and your hands slowly come between your arms between your knees, and your elbows come in between your inner thighs. Feel your body sits very tall and your body exhales slowly. And I find the perfect distance from my feet, so my hips feel this time open and activating. And I find my inner thighs, and I sit with my core muscles, my abdomen, my waist, my lower back connected, my glutes helping my hips, and I feel my body moving. And then observe body exhale. Again, cleanse. It's a process of cleansing and purifying. Maintain your body one more time. Extend it, feel your elbows and arms. Your hands are almost in between the elbows, so your forearms are parallel towards the ground, and your back is really flat when your body's ready. So again, as things are challenging, as things that you are presenting to your body become more just challenging and supportive of the extreme of the edges of your movement of your body. So what are we holding here? And how do we deal with that intentionally? Not looking away, but how intentionally, how are we intentionally doing those things? And I let truly all the other stuff that I don't need right now to exhale and release it, surrender it one more time, breathing in. And when my body exhales, slowly empty, and then kindly relax the hands and arms. Can I feel my body slowly exhaling and feel one hand coming around as you're inhaling over one leg, behind your body, toward the block, towards the ground, it doesn't matter. And I feel the opposite hand coming slowly forward, and feel that my head, my shoulders, my neck moves slowly towards the ground, and the heels press. And then slowly, as my body shifts forward, I raise my hips. And so what happens when I raise my hips? And I bring my back hand forward in front of my body and stay with my knees bent, right? As much as I need to. Stay squatting lightly, not on the toes, as you know, but on the heels of my feet. Can I find my body exhaling one more time? Deep breath. And let the same arm come behind towards the blocks, towards the yoga mat, and then flex my knees and sit easily towards those blocks. And I find nobody has moved those blocks, they're still there. So find them slowly, sit back. Beautiful. Breath in. Hands in front of your heart center in Anjali Mudra, pressing towards your inner thighs. Breath in, length to the spine. Can you find the push and pull of your hips, of your thighs, that hold your hips in position, that lengthens the spine, that presses the edge of your hips towards your lower back and makes your abdomen contract and raises your chest. The crown that extends away from your tailbone. One more time. Breathe in. Can you really feel your body square to your own perfect position? Your perfect. Own this position for your body, and let the body exhale slowly forward in front of your body. So your hands come gently toward the ground, round your spine. Bring one hand behind you, letting the other hand stay slowly forward, and then gently, not forcing that. There's always going to be that one edge, right? That presses the body to that one point. So support it doesn't have to be perfect. Just simply move your body off the ground. Stay with your hips about knee height or higher, and let the hands evenly come to the front of your body. And you find your head looking towards the ground in between your feet, in between your inner thighs, so your belly button area. Can you find your back muscles lengthen, your arms supported when your body's ready? Exhale, exhale, all the way through, and then press from the heels, lengthen the spine, raise the torso all the way to standing position until your feet shift to face each other. So your feet are going to slowly come just here a little towards each other, and your heels and toes stands, and you breathe in. And you exhale all the way through. And when and if your body, let your arms come around and raise it towards the sky, you feel your body extending. Again, crossing your fingers, maybe all 10 fingers crossed, Maybe just your index finger point towards the sky, and then slowly step forward through your right leg. Just 1 foot length forward. Step forward to your right, and then reach with your left foot towards the blocks behind you. And find that your left foot touches just above the block. And then find your balance. Press your right foot evenly. So your right foot steady towards the ground, and your toes are pointed forward. Press back to your left foot into the block, and feel that your body opens up right. And find your balance. And now raise your index. Breathe in. Exhale all the way through. Unless you had cocktails last night. Breath in slowly through your tummy, waist area. Inhale, inhale. Find your right foot that is not sinking through the arch, that you're not twisting the knee, that you're supporting your joints. One more time. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Squeeze it through the glute area with your last long release. Deep breath in. And then exhale and release. Release your arms, your hands, your shoulders. Slowly. And move the left leg forward. Stand kindly. Are your feet parallel? Your legs wide enough? Can you fold slowly forward? Not locking your knees, but slowly move towards the ground as if your hands come to your thighs, knees, shins, toes, maybe the yoga mat, maybe behind the heels. Exhale slowly to this position. One more time. Can you find your body folding? Let the exhalation empty all the way out. In your last long deep breath in. Sink. Really let go. Surrender. Move your body. Process with your body. Bring your hands up towards your knees and thighs. Shins up. Slowly walk your body to upright position. Press your left foot to the ground. Move your right leg wide. Slowly move it behind until it touches the box. And you feel it's supportive. Settle gently your balance. Find that your left ankle, foot are aligned, that you're not forcing or twisting your knee or ankle area, and you're not sitting onto the hip, you're racing away from the hip, engaging your glutes, your arms come wide, and slowly lengthen the spine. Abdomen most important. Retract all the muscles, right? We tend to sit a lot, and that just makes the abdomen very weak, and the organs then accommodate the abdomen, and just expands the front of your body. And I really retract the rib muscles, internal muscles also to give them tight to hold your organs in position, your abdomen, and then your body support those. So it's not just the external muscles of the abdominal rectus in the muscle area, but it's the entire internal position. And then you feel your right heel, your right glute really active, your right knee extending because you're pressing the heel back. It's lengthening to completion. Just find your body supported and feel your balance. Deep breath. Are your eyes need to be open? Can you close your eyes for a more challenging position? Or is it necessary to challenge my body that way? And I let my last long deep breath in. And I exhale and then release my right leg, right knee, arms for balance. Gently bring my feet to each other. Deep breath in. Hold all the way forward. I reset. And I find those legs equally, allowing that the hips tilt up. And the jaw draws in, and the shoulders drawn forward, and your neck slowly softens, and the glute muscles extend towards the sky while the thighs retract and your toes are extended. One more time, breathe into this position, and exhale to this pose. When your body finds the tailbone, you feel that your spine lengthens, and we actually are truly, physically, we are bound. We're surrendering to the moment, whatever it is that you decide in our life. Whatever it is that is most important for my personal spiritual growth. And I focus myself into that sense of wholeness and completion as my body surrenders into that. Not the external, but the internal, flexing the knees and then raising the body back upright. And I feel my body extending and reaching towards the standing pose, pressing to the heels, soften the toes, move the arms wide and up towards the sky, breath in. And then let my fingers cross above my head and the palms begin to raise up towards the sky as my heels separate from the root of my feet. And I extend them open and I squeeze my glute muscles. And I look slowly forward towards the sky or behind my body. Feel my glute muscles supporting my stretch to come from the waist. And I really feel the spine not arch, but as a consequence of the extension of the front, that my back is arched. It's not the intention. Is a consequence that when you find my legs rounded, last long exhalation, and I feel like all the way through coming up. And then forward all the way towards the ground. Fine, and your body rolls gently. Every one of your vertebrae. It's not just a push, it's a rolling, it's a reaccommodation, it's a just shifting, bringing one hand behind you. So that your one hand is going to touch one block, doesn't matter which hand, and then the opposite hand is also going to reach back and reach for the opposite block behind you and slide it gently forward. So intentionally moving softly, finding the right hand to be very tall. That means that the block is going to come maybe to the tallest your body allows it, and you're going to slowly settle onto your right foot into the ground, and then bring your left leg slowly behind. You feel your body just raise the left leg, and you raise your left hip as tall as you need to. The right arm, as you already know, is right under the shoulder, so you might shift it a little bit directly under the shoulder, or maybe slightly forward and wider than the right shoulder. You have balance away from that right foot. Breathe in, and maybe your body raises the left leg. Maybe the left hand holds the block a little bit taller. Maybe it's actually needed to come and bring it off the ground and bring that block off the ground towards the sky. And maybe you can open your body and stretch gently to the left arm and block towards the ceiling, because you're holding your ankle, you're holding your knee, you're holding your hip, and rotate, open both hips away from each other and towards the sky. And so how much intensity, right? Is it sometimes gentleness and kindness into the movement and adaptation to the movement necessary? Or do you need to add intensity? So you can feel your body processing active energy, or is this the moment we have had a really tough week and we just need to be gentle with our body when your last long and you feel strength, and then let your left arm first slowly throw it into the ground, and your left leg comes to the floor, and you settle, deep breath. Both hands settle to the ground, bring the block as tall as you need to. Rest your hands fully to the blocks. Find your head slowly looking towards your abdomen, towards your thighs, towards your knees, towards your ankles, towards the toes. Whatever is most helpful and appropriate for your body. Holding the blocks as tall as your body needs to, or as flat as your body needs to. When your abdomen exhales, so you can feel your tummy retracting away from your thighs. Inhaling, raise the tailbone. Surrender, retracting the belly and dropping the head towards the ground. Soften the elbows one more time. Exhale all the way through, and then slowly bring the left arm to attention. So feel your left hand as tall and needs to be. So the block gives you stability. Find that left hand and block support position and balance and alignment, and feel that your right leg slowly shifts back. And your right leg slowly comes softly off the ground, gently off the ground, and you feel the left hand moving again forward and to the left of the shoulder, directly under the shoulder. So the left hand is never aligned with in front of the left leg. You slowly find a balance in it. And maybe your right hand stays on the block, or the block comes a little bit taller to give you more support through the right hand, or maybe the right hand is able to raise, pick up the block off the ground and squeeze, and your tummy supports, and your toes extend, and you open your shoulders. You breathe in, and you raise your body deeper through that side. Steady, strong, gentle. Breathe in and squeeze. Less important is how much you reach, is how much you feel into wherever position you are. Beautiful. Can you find the strength? Open your shoulders, and the palm of hands, as you know, is an extension of your chest. So you're not contracting. Let's feel a bit. Let your last breath. Beautiful. Inhale. Very, very gently. Exhale all through. Very nice. Now you get the shoulders here. When your last long deep breath in, softly exhale and release. Hand and leg towards the ground. Beautiful. Deep breath. Hold the blocks very, very tall. Press hands to support, so your blocks are just gently in front of you. You're almost leaning a little bit to the block. Raise your heels, and then kindly bend your knees a little bit, because you're securing your thighs, securing your calves, or you can bend your knees even deeper so your hips come slowly towards your heels. It doesn't matter. Exhale. Find the range of movement. Find your spine, find your neck, find your shoulders. Breath in. Exhale to your tummy. One more time. Breathe, breathe in. Exhale all the way through. Slowly, slowly. Press your hands into the blocks and then raise. Raise your hips. Press your heels. Exhale gently. Maintaining both hands even into the blocks. Breath in. Exhale all the way through, right foot to the ground, left foot steps back and up towards the sky. Allow your left knee to bend and point your left toes as far across the body towards the right as possible. With your inner thigh, raising your knee, is raised a little bit higher. Squeeze that glute. 2 more times. Breath in. Rotate through your thigh. Feel very nice. When your last moments are squeeze, breathe in. Rotate deeply into it. Very nice. Your inner thigh strong. Exhale and then release. Lower to the ground. And now steadiness into the palm hands. Raising your heels when you breathe in. Flexing your knees when you exhale and feel your body. As far or as little as your body needs to move is as gently as your body allows it. And you feel your body sitting, supporting the blocks, giving you balance. One more time. Do not push, not pinch, not pass that line that your body is feeling pain when your body exhales. Slowly soften the shoulders, spine, and come up. One more time. Using your hands to alleviate any movement of the range of movement for your ankles, hips. Exhale, jaw drops in, left foot stay steady, your right leg moves far behind, deep breath. And then bend as you exhale, your toes across your body towards the left side of your body without twisting, without rotating the ankle, without rotating the knee. Find your inner thigh, feel your body. As if I were to pull you from that big toe. So what happens? Breath in. Beautiful. Exhale, hold it. Strong knee, flex. Very good. And then rotate deeply, excellent. Deep breath. Feel your body even longer, strong arms, strong torso. Anchor that left foot. Beautiful. Deep breath. Excellent. When and if your body's ready, one last long deep breath in. And then exhale and then release slowly. Towards the ground. Find your feet steady. Breath in. Exhale. When your body's ready, raise your heels slowly. And then allow the ball to stay right here. Not flex your knees or completely, just flex them a little bit. And then your calves, breath in, find your body, exhale, and then raise the center of your back. If you're in a cat pose, and feel your body stretches through your back, tucks in the chin, and flexes the belly. Heels highest on the ground. Contract calves, round your spine, dip your head. So you feel the ends of the entire vertebrae come from the cervical spine. Beautiful. Raise that midsection of your body. If I were to place my finger right in that middle of your back, and you feel pressing up when your body's ready. Let your spine to really be long. And then exhale. Slowly, softly, beautiful. Press your heels. Feel the wealth of support that we get from the entire legs. When my knees and my ankles and my hips are feeling comfortable, I'm not pushing on my wrists. I'm very aware of how much pressure put on my elbows and shoulders. I then walk maybe my feet a little bit far forward, just about 1/2 or 2 inches forward, depending on my flexibility and comfort. And I'm going to roll my body back as if my hips push back against the heels and away from the blocks. And I raise my toes and I look how far am I twisting my ankles, or my ankles remaining perfectly even off. As I lift the toes off the ground, my knees are never locked, your spine is softened, your shoulders are broad, the elbows are never locked, chin slowly moves the chest forward. So you're raising your chin and you're raising your chest, not because you're tucking or flexing deeply the neck, because you're moving the chest forward as if you're just really extending through your abdomen, opening the back, find your body. One more time, exhale. Feel the last 2 breaths. And you're tilting to the heels into the glutes. One deep breath in, and then exhale and release the soul. Beautiful. Deep breath. Exhale kindly. When and if your body's ready, you're going to settle deeper into the feet, and then round your spine, even the blocks into the ground. Round the spine up, standing upright in this position. Exhale very, very deep. Feel your body strong. Hands are going to come towards the waist as if your index and thumb are really hugging the waist muscles, and your thumbs for the back area, the elbows press back, your shoulders move back, your neck is never tense, your thumbs find that iliac crest, the root of your back, the palms of the hands slowly touching the glutes, your abdomen flattens, your chest raises, your chin lifts up towards the sky, if that's possible for your neck, and you squeeze your chest a little bit longer every time you breathe. towards the ceiling and your spine behind you because your body allows it. Your thighs are really strong. Your heels are really strong. Your feet are parallel. Slowly move to both sides. Balance out right and left side of your body. Deep breath. When and if your body extends, take your last breath. Observe your belly. Feel your chest extend. Now, when you take advantage of this last breath, you really engage muscles that you may have not thought about. Engage, breathe into them, and then exhale slowly coming up. Inhale, slow motion. Release hands, shoulders, arms, very, very gently. Allow your legs to open a little bit wider than towards the edges of your mat, or maybe wider than your yoga mat. And then with your feet parallel, you now feel the big toe and the heel aligned with the sides of your mat. Find your body slowly leaning forward. And feel that your body exhales very, very kindly. So you're going to place softly one block over the other. As you lean forward, you're going to bring both blocks flat as possible into the ground, and you place two blocks on top of each other. So find your head, find your neck, find your shoulder, breath in. When your body is ready, exhale into this position, very gently, elbows softly bend. Find your spine, breath in, not on the toes, push it back, and then exhale all the way through. You're going to walk slowly, the heels, the toes towards each other until your feet are about hip distance or closer. And you're going to press back into the heels, and you're going to round the spine very, very gently towards the step. Feel your body lengthen, raise towards the ceiling. Exhale all the way. Beautiful. Find your body standing steady, that you're at that perfect comfortable distance away from the box in front of you. You're going to allow your right foot to slowly stay steady in position. Your leg is going to open one half or a little bit of a step to the left, and then a little bit of a step behind you. So find that your left foot and your left heel are steady, slightly behind your body. Align your hips, make sure your joints are not tense. Find the stability on that left foot, and then slowly step into the two blocks with your right foot. Settle gently. Find your body steady. So how does it feel to step into that foot in front, bending the front knee, leaning your body slowly away from that back heel, and stay steady. Find your body exhale. Find your balance. So what's it feel to maintain your legs are being, again, hip distance, right? At least hip distance from each other. Does your left leg get a little bit wider? You need to adjust, step back and step in. Find your abdomen, find your core. When your body's ready, allow your arms to come all the way towards the sky. Bend the elbows when you are exhaling, and reach for your forearms, for your wrists, for your elbows, for your triceps. Breathe in and feel your body into that right leg. Feel that your glute muscle, your hip, you're using the right knee to find gently balance into your body forward. When you reach to your glutes, to your thigh, activate those muscles away from the back heel. Exhale, breathe into this pose. Let your last breath. Observe your body moving into the leg. You feel your tummy line pressing on your back when your last long breath comes in. Exhale all the way to press. Press to that leg slowly, and doing your hands and arms all long, and then slowly towards the side. Again, find your balance, and then retract the right leg. Open it, slide to the right, wider in the right hip. Bring your left leg in, stand into the toes. Once your right heel stays just strong to the floor, then I step forward with my left foot into the block. Can I find my block steady? Is my block in the right placement? Is it horizontal? Is it vertical? Whichever way you want to have support. Do I need to add intensity to the movement, or subtract intensity to this side? Can I contract my right glute, flex my left toes, flex my left knee and thigh, always in the same direction? And if I have balance, can I bring my arms around and I raise towards the sky? Deep breath in. Bring the elbows to bend, hands to the forearms and triceps and elbows, breath in, and find my body leaning forward into that leg, supporting breath in. Can I find my glutes? Can I find my thigh? Am I too close? Am I too far? How's my abdomen doing? Where's my back doing? Can I feel my neck and underarms really stretching? Can I open my rib cage? Can I find my body strong and supportive? Feel the, what are the things that we're processing for our body? What are the things that come up? Let your body inhale, exhale all the way. Beautiful. Can I find my toes with the right foot? Tense. When I find my last breath in. Can I exhale? Deep exhale. Find your body, the thigh, strong inhalation. And then release slowly by moving the left leg, stretch the toes, bring the left foot off the ground, and slowly by bringing my feet just under my hips. Finding the body, stay again, that length, this distance from the blocks, and I'm going to start bending forward. Breathe gently out. Not because I'm tensing my knees, it's not like I'm tensing my lower back, it's I'm just moving into. And my body comes and brings the hands into the blocks in front of me, pressing the heels, slowly drawing the chin, extending the back, finding the heels, slowly walking farther as if I'm coming to a very modified down dog. Finding the heels deep into the floor, and my feet about hip distance, and then opening the calf muscles, and I walk my feet farther back if I need to find more intense position. I press into the block and I drop my head in between my biceps, in between my shoulders, my loops slowly towards my toes, pushing my body away from the blocks and pushing back into my glutes. And I feel my body flexing as if I were sinking my lower back in deeply. And my shoulder blades shift. When I feel my shoulder blades, coming to together. Excellent. And I feel gently that my spine, right in the middle of my neck here, is really supported by that movement. Beautiful. My shoulders are really heavy and excellent. And I use my thumbs and I use it. And the radius portion of my arm to support the position on my back sinks. And I feel my tailbone here. Every vertebrae. Deep breath. Exhale all the way through. I press my heels back. One more time. If my heels are off the ground, that means my body has come slowly too far when my last movement happens. And I breathe and I move my shoulders. Really sink my body. Beautiful. Long extension. Come back slowly for this walking gently. Your torso walking slowly. Your head and shoulders gently forward. Allow one foot to come forward, the opposite foot to come forward. Bring your feet very close to the block. Exhale. Let your body breathe and raise your torso because of the strength of your back and shoulders, and observe your body coming all the way upright. One more time. Find your body. Raising the arms as you're inhaling, raising towards the ceiling, and then slowly looking in your hands if that's possible for your neck, and reaching all the way back. Range of your tummy, chest, shoulders, open the body. Really freely open. Move internally. Move all those muscles. Let your body not to be anchored, but to be extended and open. Last one breath. Extend and really bring your energy home, long and wide. And then slowly exhale into underneath. Feel your hands coming slowly into your heart center as the palms of hands meet each other. And you exhale. And we're close enough to the block that we can find my body steady and balanced. I can feel my hands pressing against each other. So I actively am engaging the shoulder. I'm actively engaging the chest. I'm actually pressing even in the heel of the hands and the fingers point towards the ceiling, and my jaw draws in, so I can feel the entire structure of my upper back and neck active. Can I find my last expression? I breathe out into the position, my right foot steady, and my left foot is going to slowly come into the block. And I'm going to use the block to just stay very tall, very long, raising the tip of the toes in, raising the heels of the tip of the toes are on the block, and I find myself tall. I'm not sinking into the hip, I'm correcting, using the block to give me that balance, that support, that prop that makes my body do things in support. And then my hip is not sinking out, and I'm really using the inner thighs, I'm really using my core, I'm really standing tall, not pressing down on my joints. And my pointing of the left knee forward allows my body to really be long and strong. My hands pressing opens my chest. One more time. Not forced, grind into the position, just to find strength. What does it feel to bring your gut, the entire floor of your pelvic area, all along for space? Supported. And then exhale, release the leg, arms, shoulders, stay in pose, breath in. Allow your body to lean forward, fold forward into Uttanasana position. Again, your feet as comfortably closed or as far as they need to be. Never locking your knees. We're going to allow the top block to be in as tall as possible. We're gonna place it in the tallest position, making that T almost with my block. My hands are going to be fist over fist, so my forehead rests on my fists. Maybe hand over hand, maybe thumbs up, so the thumbs rest or give support to the head, the forehead, the nose bridge, or maybe my head slowly rests completely onto the block in front of me and find my body, never locking, just simply finding a place where I can relax my head, where a place where I can rest and move into, that I can find my legs separate as much as need to, never locking my knees, all those things that you already know about your body. And I find myself. Deep breath. Exhale. It doesn't matter if you touch the ground. You can accommodate. You can open the legs. You can bring your body a little bit longer, a little bit wider. Find the distance that is ideal for your body, and you feel the exhalation. Observe that the openness, right, by the support of the block in front of you, gives you the ability to relax and open the back side when your last two breaths. Breathe deeply. Find your last bone position. Using the maximize the prop of this position of the blocks. Exhale kindly and start undoing your hands, your arms, your shoulders, the head. Let your body reach for the top block. Let it flat one more time. Easy, perpendicular, parallel toward the body. Exhale slowly and then raise your legs and retracting your body. Pull off the ground on your back and you stand very tall, extended, reaching. Allow your body to exhale. Left foot, stay steady. Open the chest. Bring your body to slowly. Hands come all the way towards the sky. Palms and hands touch into undulating breath in front of your heart center. Pressing the hands against each other so you can push into the center of the palms, activating the muscles to the edges of your shoulder blades. That your shoulders become stronger because you're pressing into. You're really actually activating. You're feeling by pressing your hands that your chest becomes wider. It's almost like you're relaxing that sternum and the muscles and the joints of the clavicle that just connect to your chest. And you can feel how those upper body muscles are supported, and let your left foot onto the ground and kindly bring your right leg to slowly place its toes, soften the block, find the perfect position, adjust, know that you can just adapt much needed, and you raise the right heel very tall, your knee points forward, you're not sitting onto the left foot, you're really standing, and you're really using your inner thigh. If I were to touch you with my fingers, with your inner thigh, that inner thigh is active, and you're raising to that left inner thigh, the hip, and you're raising with that, the abdomen, strength of your core, and all the organs of the abdomen, from the reproductive system to the digestive system to the base of the base of your diaphragm to the rib cage that contains your lungs, through the heart center, the openness of your neck, the crown of the head, connecting from that left foot toe. Deep breath. Exhale all the way to find your body steady, strong, find groundedness. What does it feel to be strong and connected to your body when your body exhales? Long, one more time. Observe your eyes open, close when your last breath. Feel your glute muscles. The back area engage. One last long deep breath. Support, engage, breathe long and tall position of your body. And then exhale. And soften your arms and your legs and knees. Flat. Opening the legs as wide as me. Walking your feet and your legs very, very wide. The heels of your feet are steady. You're not on the toes ever. So your toes, even at times, it's actually better, especially if we're just feeling our body. Begins to flex the toes. So the toes are not pushing, and you're really activating the balls of your toes. And then the body starts leaning in by walking your hands to your legs, to your thighs, to your knees, all the way towards the block. And you walk into the block, so the blocks walk into you, whichever is most comfortable. And your blocks stay as tall as needed. You can place it into a T as we did before by raising the top block for highest position, or you can just flatten the blocks. Maybe you can release one block of it on top of each other, so you are challenged and you change the position of the bottom block, taller, flatter, whichever is the position, until your crown, the head slowly touches the block, and you find your knees never blocked, and you feel again all options, your dimension, and you find your body shifting back away from the toes, and you feel your body strong to your heels, and you lengthen the glutes, open those hips, Open the fascia of your hamstrings. Open the fascia along your spine. Bring your body to really engage. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way to last 3 breaths. Observe your body. Feel the exhalation that opens and extends, that your breath really strengthens when your last long full extension. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Position. Exhale and slowly use your hands. Don't rush. Bring your arms, bring your hands, your shoulders, raise your head. Bend one knee, whichever you prefer. Very softly. Doesn't mean you're just plunging. You're softly and smoothly moving your body. Right? There's a lot of movement has happened in your body, and you find your knees to come slowly, gently. Allow your body to stay on your knees. You're going to place gently one block between your calf and your hamstring, knowing that there's angles that you can change with that block to support that. And then you're going to be adapting that. So your block might be between the ankle and the back of your hamstring or knee, or maybe towards the back of the heel, and you're going to sit softly back into them. Feel that your legs are supported through that block right there. So you're not forcing your knees, you're not overstretching your knees, you're sitting back, breath in. Does that feel okay for your ankles and calves? Yes? Yeah? Good, good. Find your knees to be comfortable, feel your hands to slowly come gently forward in front of your body, and allow gently your hands to come all the way forward in front of your chest, drawing them gently forward. So feel the range of movement of your shoulders, and then cross your right arm across your chest, your left arm underneath them. Hug your shoulders, and then slowly roll your belly inwardly. Your chest and shoulders roll forward, and your body round. Breath in. Open the back muscles. Exhale. Can you feel your hands walking a little bit deeper into your shoulder blades? Opening the back muscles, the shoulder muscles, the neck area. When your body inhales, you feel the lungs pressing against those, and then exhale, tummy, and then do it slowly, bringing your hips, all your calves, or your glutes or hamstrings of your calves, but it doesn't matter where your blocks, and breath in, raise, 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 slowly, kneeling into position. Exhale. One more time, raising your arms. Your arms come slowly tall towards the sky, breath in. Allow the arms to slowly come as tall as your above the head as your body allows it, and then open the arms to the right and left side of your shoulders. So your arms come wide and parallel towards the shoulder, with the palms of hands facing up, your thumbs looking towards the back of your body. That helps your shoulder connection, and glute muscles squeeze, and you open your chest and you reach. Slowly squeeze the blocks. If the close blocks are in between your calves and heels and feet, feel that your feet connect to them, that you're squeezing lightly through your ankles, through your feet against the block, so you can feel how that helps your glute muscles and your back body open. Again, breath in, squeeze, squeeze lightly through your inner thighs, opening the hip flexors. So you're moving the very pointy portion of the top of your hip, right? The edge of that ilium, so softly to support by pressing your legs. One more time, exhale, by pressing the feet against your heels and the top, raise slowly towards the sky. Let your body exhale slowly, hands come gently forward. You're going to allow the block to come in between your legs, wherever they are, and you can place it as tall as you need to. So they are gently supporting the glutes, and you're sitting back into those blocks. So you feel that the blocks are supporting the right and left hip. It doesn't matter how close they are, how far away, just sit on them. You're not putting any pressure, you're not placing any effort on your knees, you're lightly sitting back, and you sit back into your hips and you breathe. And then very, very gently, your right hand may come slowly towards your waist, your right hand may come towards the heel, the left hand equally, hip, feet, soles of your feet, knees are as wide as needed, and the hands maybe stay right there, the elbows and shoulders shift back, and you feel your body coming gently, almost into a modified camel pose. Or your fingers come towards the palm of the hands, or your fingers may slowly come towards the toes, or maybe your hands completely come towards the ground. Feel your body slowly reaching, and you feel your, again, camel pose, meaning that your spine is just neutral. Your chest is the one doing all the movement. Your spine opens gently, the hips, the thighs, and the abdomen, and the rib cage, and shoulder blades, and your clavicles, and your heart opens, and your head opens, and your throat opens, the tongue opens. And one more time, breathe in position, and then exhale through your mouth loudly. One more time, breathe in your nose, out through your gut. Tongue out one last time, slowly. Breathe in naturally, holding. Breathe naturally out. And then slowly breathe one and use your legs, strength of your thighs. And then walk your fingers. Very good. Like that, right? And then hands come all the way forward, through your thighs, through your knees, through the blocks onto the ground, the elbows slowly toward the floor, your palms and hands, so you stay with your hips right there on the block, so you're not forcing your knees and you're leaning gently your body forward. You're still sitting, right, on the block, you're still having those hips lifted, and you're going to either place fist over fist, hand over hand, or simply your head completely comes towards the ground. Your feet may, again, anchor or embrace the blocks to the arch, the tip of the toes. Those are supportive, so you feel that you're connected to the blocks through the arches of your feet, to the balls of your spine length, so you can feel that you're letting go, that you're resting the back area, that you're resting your neck and shoulder blades, elbows, horns. One more time, breath in. And exhale all with your tummy, your rib cage, your chest, one deep breath at a time. So you connect now to all the parts of the body has gently engaged. When and if the body. Take a long and exhale. Oh, very, very. And then time. Allow the body to start to shift in very, very gently. Hands, elbows, shoulders. Raise a little bit. Feel that your spine raises a little bit. That you're letting very slowly your vertebrae column reach back into upright. You're really comfortably sitting back. So what does it feel like to sit back in here? And what is the function of the abdomen at this point? Like, can I really wake up those muscles of the tummy, not having to struggle with my knees and my ankles and my hips? And yeah, I let my chest and shoulders be broad. And I feel my hands onto my thighs, my hip, my waist. And one more time, sitting very tall with the toes. When the body exhales, slowly and gently, take a breath. Bring your one leg, whichever is most comfortable, be aware to feel that leg moving, and you're going to slowly lean on the opposite hand towards the ground, and that one leg, whichever one you choose, you're going to open it wider and slowly bring it forward and settle that foot. You're going to kindly, without moving too quickly, go exactly the opposite direction. Lean completely. You have the blocks to support you, so you slowly shift that leg gently forward. Sit. Now we're sitting on the blocks in a very unstable position, hopefully not. And your feet are wide enough so you can feel that your feet are still giving you that balance. You're sitting gently. The legs open again enough so your torso has enough room to come all the way forward over your thighs. And you feel that your thighs are hugging the ribs. And your hands come behind the hamstrings, towards the calves, towards the ankles, towards the big toe, looping your index and little finger towards your big toe and your body. Drop the head. Feel your body opening, stretching, raising slowly the extension, or raising slowly the abdomen to press again. Then lower back. Every time that you exhale, contract gently the belly button area. Feel the extension in the base of the spine. Then the rest of your back leg. Are we gently connecting to your body, the elbows, shoulders, and I feel my back moving and shifting. One last full exhale. Observe your body exactly where it is. Slowly exhale. Come back at your own pace. Slow motion. Movement, opening, reaching, extending. Allow your body this time to place the hands into the ground so you're still holding along to the floor. You're going to very gently bring the one leg to cross underneath your body. So one knee and shift stays on the floor. You're going to lift your hips, take the blocks softly off of the side of your body, and you're going to sit onto the ground. Very, very gently. Don't lose track of your blocks. We're going to use it for the last movements here. Extending both legs out, you're going to gently bring both blocks across, one next to each other lengthwise, or you can bring them perpendicular towards the hips. So lengthwise, depends on how your back is, how comfortable that feels for you, and it's okay to try it out and try it again and experiment and investigate. So make the blocks really close to your hips, whichever direction you've chosen, and let the hands slowly come and invite your body to walk your back slowly forward. One elbow, one forearm, slowly to the ground. Feel how the blocks shift and adapt to your back. As far as your body can go, right? For some of us, it's okay to keep moving your shoulders to move towards the ground. Feel your neck and head resting on the floor, and the blocks support to raise and open the entire abdomen, to open the rib cage, to feel that your sternum, your breastbone makes those ribs shift away from each other, and your shoulder blades reach gently towards the ground, and your back opens, and your legs stay long, and your glute muscles stay as close into the ground as possible. Give the opportunity to your back. Just open your legs, roll your knees out, roll your toes wide, so you can feel that your hips have the opportunity to also extend those deep muscles, turn the hip flexors, the tendons, the muscles into your inner thigh, outer thigh. And I find my breath. Is this comfortable? Do I need to adjust? Is my head loose enough? Are my shoulders light enough into the ground? And I feel my body adjusting and finding the best position for my torso. Can I breathe? Can I breathe into my heart, into my chest? Can I let my belly sink a little bit deeper so I can feel my vertebrae breath? Am I tightening into my feet, tapping into my shoulders or my hips or my body, biting my teeth, but I'm letting my back long, one deep breath. So you open the lungs, and the lungs open your rib cage on the inside. I think you're just massaging all those organs, and the exhalation is really important that you let go, that you feel your body stretch. Last 2 breaths, your own pace, the own rhythm of your body. At your last fall. Letting go of those hips that you really trusted your back, you just gently supported you. Not rushing. Most importantly, this was very, very chill. Letting your hands, arms active so you have support for your shoulder blades. Bend one knee, whichever one leg you want to prefer to move it first. Then the opposite leg bends. It doesn't matter if your hips lift off the ground. And find your body pressing softly towards the shoulders, so the chin extends. Knees bend, feet onto the ground softly. Rest one more time. So how does it feel to kind of dangle, to let the ilium crest, right? The edge of that hip to just dangle on the edge of your block, so you feel the extension of the lumbar spine. When my last full exhalation happens, feel the vibration. Let go of all energy I don't need at this point. Breath. Again, my hands are going to touch the ground, my hands bend. I'm going to slowly press one elbow, then the opposite. Softly walking in my hands, walking the opposite hand in, raising one forearm and elbow at a time, and bring my body sits in this position. Exhale. I'm going to cross or extend my legs, and I'm going to very gently sit on the block. So my hips are higher. I have enough room on my thighs, knees, hip flexors to sit evenly into this position. And I let my body for a second. To exhale, to sit, to let my hands into Gyan. Mudra. Gyan means knowledge. And it's not intellectual knowledge that we talk about, but there's this Gyan that is a concept of an impersonal God and having just acquiring knowledge. But that's not deep enough because our intellect, unfortunately, is not capable to understand the grandiosity of this spiritual world, the grandiosity of the immense capacity of love, that love exists around us. So it's the gyan that comes from our devotion, from that sense of love inside our heart. And I place my palms of hands into my inner thighs, my index into my thumb, that my elbows and shoulders slowly move back, and I present myself with my heart. And I find my jaw and crown head to be extended towards the sea. And I softly sit really on my hands, so the rest of my body just naturally. And for a few breaths, I'm going to contemplate and look inside, even my eyes looking at my nose. And I look even deeper than that. Throat chakra, my voice. Look even deeper than that. Heart. And deep in my heart, find my soul. Within my soul is the light. My soul is the presence, divinity, giving us spark. Is that ever existing presence of love that we forgot, that we don't see, being so close. Turning my eyes, full sense of beauty. Understanding there are things I do understand, things I will not understand. I just can presently surrender the energies, peace, harmony, truth, most of the mind, selfless.